Hello friends, this video is on the programming cycle for the Python. As you have studied in the first year, what could be a programming cycle, that how we develop a program. For example, in first year you have done the program of matrix chain multiplication. So in this program, first you have understand the mathematics of multiplying two matrices. First you have to understand the problem, how we will solve it on the paper. Mathematics behind the matrix chain multiplication. Then we have chosen a certain language, in which language we will perform the coding. Then we have coded it as in the first year, first semester BTech. And then after you have executed the program, it has given the errors. Then you have removed the errors, and after removing of the errors, you have again executed the program. Again there could be some errors, again you have removed these errors and again executed the program. So there is a cycle. This is a very brief understanding of programming cycle, which could be technically explained here. So what is the programming cycle particularly for the Python? First of all, in general, what is the programming cycle? So as you can see, programming cycle is the spiral model. Why we are saying is spiral? That is means circular. We have just listened that we are programming, then executing, then there is error, then removing the error, then again executing, again error, again executing. So the spiral. And this spiral model was developed by the Barry Boehm in 1980s, and which is also referred to as application development life cycle. Means developing a particular application, which is a process of design, develop, test, and deploy a particular software. So this is the programming cycle in general. Now what is the programming cycle for the Python? Generally, as you have done in the case of C programs in first year, first semester, that you compiled a program of matrix chain multiplication or factorial or Fibonacci series. Then you have executed all the program at once, and you are getting the all errors at once, and then understand that at which point these errors are. In C language, frequently it occurs that Turbo C compiler shows error at the line number 10, but actual error is on the line number 12. So we are not sure that on which line there is error. So this is a disadvantage of C compiler, which is in Python removed. Python executes each line of program, and if it is correct, then it is okay, and if a particular line of the program has error, it stops executing and tells the error to the programmer. Means Python interpreter is executing program line by line, and C compiler or C++ compiler likewise languages execute the program all at once. So that becomes critical, and which is easy in Python. So that's why I have said this. that why Python program cycle is shorter. In C, C++, there is a need of compiling the program again and again, but in Python, there is no need of compiling the program. We have to only write, an interpreter will interpret line by line. We have to remove the error, and then it will be executed. So Python development cycle is shorter than the traditional programming cycles, because there is no compilation or linking steps in the Python. Then Python programs simply imports module, as you have C in the C programs in the first year, first semester. You have used hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h. So you are including the header files in your C program. So as the header files in the C program, here in the Python we import the module at the place of include statement, hash include statement. Here we write import statement which will import the required libraries if they are required. For basic programs, we do not have to write the import statement. For basic very tiny programs like factorial or Fibonacci series, we do not have to write the import statement. But in C, C++, without writing a hash include statement, we cannot run the program. So this is also benefit of the Python. These are the features due to which Python is very much in use nowadays by programmers. So Python is, programs simply import modules at runtime and use the objects they contain. Because of this, Python programs run immediately after changes are made. You can see also Python program is interpreted, that's rapid turnaround after program changes. What is the meaning of turnaround here? What is the meaning of turnaround here? As we see the error in a certain program, we remove that error and we execute the program again, and we see the effect of that change in the program. Suddenly we see the effect of that change in the program suddenly, without any delay, without compiling and then running and then seeing the error. It will be shown on the same window using some ideally. Okay. So this is the detailed diagram of Python development cycle. This is a much more detailed diagram. This much detail is not required in the term of Python development cycle, but still the first step is problem definition, then second is problem analysis, then third is algorithm development, then fourth is coding, then fifth is testing, then sixth is maintenance. Just like the maintenance of anything, just like the maintenance of this mic through which I am recording that video, everything requires the maintenance. Just like the same a particular program also requires the maintenance. Why? For example, take the example of IRCT train ticket reservation system. Now from the 20 years past now, this entire this is also a program. आप उसका इंटरफेस देखते हैं, बट बिहाइंड में तो एक प्रोग्राम ही है, सर्टेन कोड्स हैं. तो by the past of 20 years or 10 years or 5 years, need of the user have changed, and as per the need of user have changed, we update the program, we maintain the program. So that is the maintenance. Well, In this diagram, which is the Python development cycle, or in general we can say development cycle of for any language. First is problem definition. What is problem definition? The question which is given to you is like if a question is given that write the program to calculate the factorial of a certain number. So this is the problem definition. Then problem analysis. Problem analysis means the mathematics behind that problem. Means if we are going to find out the factorial of n, then it is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3, then dot 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 1. This is the problem analysis. The mathematics or whatever, it is a biological problem or any other problem. The analysis of program, that how we can solve it. Then the algorithm development, that means through which logic we will solve the program. We have analyzed that factorial of 5 will be achieved by 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Then algorithm development means कि हम इसको फॉर लूप के थ्रू करना चाहें या वाइल के थ्रू करना चाहें या डू वाइल लूप के थ्रू करना चाहें या फिर किसी और मैकेनिज्म के थ्रू. मीन्स कि हम किस लॉजिक के बेस पर प्रोग्राम को डेवलप करेंगे कि वो इफ़िशियंटली रन करें. मीन्स टेकिंग द मिनिमम मेमोरी एंड minimum executing time, that is time complexity and space complexity. And after deciding the algorithm, we will code. This is the step. The programmer is coding, and with the coding there will be documentation. Documentation means that in the code we will give the comments, just like if there is a print statement that this is a Python programming cycle, then ahead of this print statement we will write a comment that this is a print statement, or we will write in a comment that this is a program of factorial. Means documentation about the program. Then testing is as per C in the first year first semester, you have executed the program. You have executed the program and you are seeing that whether it is executing or it is giving the errors. That means we are testing the program. While we are executing the program, it is testing, and removing of the errors is debugging. Removing of the errors is debugging. Then maintenance means, as I have explained previously, that with the time if some changes in the concept and logic of the program is required, then we will make the changes as required. This is maintenance. This is a brief explanation of the program development cycle of Python. I have seen on the YouTube, I personally was seeing that for some video of program development cycle of the Python, but have not gotten have gotten only single video as I have gotten. Someone else can get. So I thought that some video should be there. Well, the description of these steps, the problem definition, clearly define the problem you want to solve with the Python. Then plan the logic and structure of your program, including the use of functions, classes and modules. Then coding, write the program code to implement the planned logic following Python syntax and best practices. So the best practices, what is the meaning of best practices? Best practices means through which logic we will develop the most efficient program. For a certain you say is matrician multiplication or factorial or Fibonacci is using the looping statements. We can use do or do while or your for loop or some conditional program requires if or if else or else if or elif statement. So through which the development of the program is most efficient. That is the best practices. Then the test your code to ensure it produces the expected results and handles various input scenarios. Then debugging, identify and fix any errors or unexpected behavior in the your code. And documentation means writing the comments. और राइटिंग द कमेंट्स के अलावा डॉक्यूमेंटेशन क्या हो सकता है, जैसे आप एम एस वर्ड, ये सामने एम एस वर्ड है, इसी में आपका हेल्प मीनू होता है. दैट्स आई एम जस्ट पॉइंटिंग दिस इज यू आर सीइंग द help. What is it? This is a documentation about the application. Every application has the documentation about it, that how we will use it. So that's documentation. Then refactoring, improve the code by restructuring or optimizing it for better performance, readability or maintainability. What does that mean? That means once we have developed the program and executed it, means okay, हमारा काम हो गया, हमने अपने लॉजिक के लिए प्रोग्राम लिख लिया, लेकिन फिर हम उसको रीप्रोग्राम करेंगे कि अगर हमने 20 लाइन ऑफ कोड्स में अपना प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किया है तो क्या वो 15 लाइन ऑफ कोड्स में भी हो सकता है. दैट इज़ द रीस्ट्रक्चरिंग और रीफैक्टरिंग. डिप्लॉयमेंट मीन्स you have given your program to the user for this use. Deploy your Python program for actual use, whether it is a standalone application or a web service or any other kind of software. That's it. This is the all about the programming cycle of Python. Thank you.